Most of you already know this feeling. You spend 2-3 hours making something look right, and then you still have to sit there for another 4 hours just doing retopology, moving points around, cleaning up messy geometry, and trying not to lose your mind.
Is it easy? No.
It's slow, it's stressful, and honestly, there's a much faster way to get clean topology without all that extra work. Let me show you.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You'll never stop at one.
So right here, we have a very dense mesh with a really high polygon count. And what we want to do is reduce that while still keeping the overall form intact. Now, instead of spending hours doing this manually, we're going to speed things up using a different approach. First, you want to make sure this is the only mesh or object in your scene. Then go to File, Export, and export it as an OBJ file. Go ahead and download Instant Meshes using the link in the description. It's free and open source. Click on Open Mesh and import the OBJ file you just saved. Now, once it loads in, go ahead and click Solve. You'll notice these lines appearing on the mesh. These lines basically control the direction of your edge flow. If you're okay with how it looks, you can leave it as is. But if you want more control, you can use the comb tool. Think of it like combing your hair to guide how the edges should flow across the surface. Once you're satisfied, go ahead and solve. And just like that, we already have a new mesh. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done in a fraction of the time. Now let's export this. I'm saving this version at about 43K faces. Then I'll reduce it further down to around 19K, so we can compare and see the difference between the two jobs it did at different polygon count. Back in Blender, click on File, Append, and select the exported OBJ files from earlier. So now we have two optimized versions of the same mesh. One is a little over 43,000, and the other is a little over 19,000 faces. Right now, if you try to smooth out the mesh, it won't. So what you need to do is go Object Data Properties, then click onto the Attributes drop-down and disable the Sharp Edges option for both meshes. And now you can see they smooth out properly. So let's compare everything. This is the original mesh with over 750,000 faces. The second is just over 43,000 faces from our retopology, and the third 19,000 faces. That's a massive reduction, and we're still maintaining the overall form. While this method saves a lot of time, manual retopology is still the best when you need perfect results. It gives you full control and cleaner topology, but it takes a lot of time. This kind of tool is perfect when you need speed, especially during sculpting when you're constantly jumping between high and low poly. So instead of wasting hours on manual retopology, you can get something usable in just a few minutes. And that's pretty much it. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.